Okay, I think yes, I am audible. I can see that already. Welcome to this class. I think which will be third last class now, as far as the your syllabus is concerned, and then we'll have all exam centric syllabus. Say all the sessions would be very exam centric. Okay, so today we will be taking up a very interesting topic called probability. You must be very well aware of. There are unnecessary, hype about this topic that it is very difficult, etc., which is not the case, at least as far as our examination is concerned. So you have to understand that probability is almost endless. It's just like puzzles. All these questions can actually be thought of as mini puzzles. They all have one thing in common, that all these questions can be solved just by thinking alone. You do not need to be master of algebra and say arithmetic to solve the problems of probability. So having said that, we will take up 3 or 4 common cases which are generally asked. As I told you, it's endless. Trust me, it is endless. What we will be tackling today would be your coins, your bags and ball, or urns and coins, definitely separately, and then we will see a couple of miscellaneous topic. Mostly it will be centered around examination. So setting those expectation, at the outside, I'm setting it very clear. You cannot expect this PNC. If you have to learn thoroughly, it will take more than 10 hours. PNC and probability combined together may take even 12-15 hours. We'll be trying to wind it up in less than 1.5 hours. So that is the agenda. Learn some basics and then we will solve some question. That is it. Okay. So let me just show you the overview of quant. I think this is also something. I'll just move out. I told you I like doing it, and I think except data sufficiency we have covered everything. After today's class we will, probability is also done. Then in arithmetic only time and work is there, and hence we would be completed with the entire syllabus except data sufficiency, which in itself is not a different topic. It's all these topics, if you can solve these problems. So with that, let me just proceed further, okay, to the basics of probability. I am quite sure you must be very well aware of, but just as formality I have just put this. Number of favorable outcome divided by all possible outcomes in an experiment is how the probability is defined. Generally you will see this, and how NCERT defines it. Probability of a sure event is 1, probability of impossible event is 0, and probability of event will always lie between 0 and 1, both included. Alright, 0 and 1 are both included, greater than equal to and less than equal to 1. So can we just have some of the example, like if I ask you what is the if a die is rolled, die or dice, now both are used as die and dice, both are used as singular. Dice plural is also dice, so I can just keep on saying dice, and that is as per Cambridge dictionary. You can check yourself. So I'll be using dice, which will mean both singular and plural. Okay, so if I roll a dice, what is the probability that I will get the number less than 7? What is the probability? That's a almost a certain event, therefore its probability is 1. What is the probability that I will get numbers greater than 6? Impossible event, I'll get 0. So that is what is the impossible event or sure shot event. Okay. In general, now this is very important for solving question. This is very important. Looks innocuous but very helpful, this one. So whenever you have complement of an event, when we see E and E dash are complementary, we say they together make 1. So what do I want to say? If I roll a dice and I have, what is the probability of getting number 2 or below? Oh sorry, 3 or below. 2 is only one possibility. 3 or below and 4 and above. So if I add these two probability, they will in total make 1, right? So all the numbers would be either less than 3 or less than 3, or it will be 4 and greater than 4. So together they will make 1. So if I am asked what is the probability of having numbers 4 and above when I roll a dice. So instead of doing say 4, getting probability for 4, 5 and 6, I should have said I have rolled 2 dice and sum of there. So making it just difficult, roll 2 dice and getting sum of greater than 4, 4 and greater than 4. So instead of finding all those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 12 is the maximum you can get, right? Instead of doing this, just take the possible sums for, how many ways you can get 2 and how many ways you can get 3. Just subtract it, because if you added this 2 and 3 also, the entire probability would have been 1. So 1 minus getting sum as 2 and 3 will give you the probability of getting 4 and above. So that is how this is used. I will take up a lot of problem, do not worry about it. Even if you have not understood it here, do not worry about it. This is just keep in mind that probability of the complementary event will be 1 minus the probability of the event itself. Okay. Now fundamental counting, this is again very interesting. Suppose you have there are m ways of doing, this is standard, nothing. I'll show you with some example. Or doing job A is m and there are n ways of doing job B. Now if I have to ask you in how many ways I can do both the job A and B, so this will be m into n. So why does this happen? Let me just take some example and just try to show you what is happening here. And if I ask A or B, this will be m plus n. This is fundamental counting. And even if you do not understand what is happening here, be very clear with the language. Whenever they use and, it means multiplication, okay, and or always means addition. That is as simple as that, as long as things in probability go. So now let us try to understand what is happening here. Okay, say for example I start with let me take the example of throwing 2 dice. So first die number 1 and 2. So if I can get 6 cases here and 6 cases here, so getting both I'll get 36 cases. This is what I said, getting m and n will give me mn. This is what I just discussed. Now take example of 2 dice and then take 6 cases here and 6 cases here. What happens is with 1 here I can get all the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And similarly with 2 I can get all the 6, with 3 I can get all the 6, similarly for all the 6 I can get 6, therefore it becomes 6 into 6, 36. Okay, I hope this is clear. So if there are 3 ways of doing a work A and 2 ways of doing work B, if you have to do together, I can do it in one way, and if I just name them as 1, 2 and 3 here and 1 dash and 2 dash here, I can finish both this work together in either 1 I will take with 1 dash or 2 dash. Similarly 2 will come with 1 dash and 2 dash. 3 will again come with 1 dash or 2 dash. So 3 into 2, 6 ways. This is the fundamental of counting and nothing else. Okay. So if you have, as simple as that, if you have 2 different ways of doing thing, you just multiply them, doing both A and B, both the work together will be A into B. This is the fundamental for all permutation combination. Okay. Now let us just move forward and try to understand NCR and NPR. This is very important to understand. You can do even without these, but it becomes easier. Now we are more interested in scoring marks, so we will just focus on this. How is NCR defined? So NCR has a simple formula of n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So I'll take again one example and show you. If it is something is called 5C2, that is choosing 2 objects out of 5 given objects, that is 5C2. And what is that equal to? 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 5 minus 2, 3 factorial, or I'll just write first. This is what it is. So this is 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. Always remember 0 factorial is equal to 1. Okay. So never get confused, 0 factorial is not defined or not 0, it is 1. Okay. These were the things that I wanted to say. Now I'll just solve few and I'll show you what is the difference between NCR and NPR. Okay. So NCR and NPR, how are they different? Why do we have these 2 different terms? If you have taken maths, so combination and this is permutation. Okay. So if you have permutation and combination, then even without understanding that NPR is permutation, or this is also known as arrangement. Whenever you see this word arrangement, you will use NPR. Whenever you see the word combination, you generally use this or selection, right? This is how we learned. But let us try to understand what this NCR and NPR actually meant, okay? So let us try to see this. What does this mean? Okay, I already see few of you are getting restless. Please do not get restless. This is, important to understand. There is no difficult problem in permutation combination as far as bank is concerned. We will try to take up few questions. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, what is the difference between this NCR and NPR is what I was, trying to explain. So this was n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial, right? And this is equal to n factorial into n minus r factorial. So if you try to observe carefully, nothing but NCR into r factorial basically gives you NPR. Please try to see what is the difference in these two, NCR and NPR. What is the difference? This is the difference. If you multiply this NCR into r factorial, you getting NPR. So after choosing, if you take into account their arrangement among ourselves, you get permutation or arrangement. Whereas if you are choosing, if you are only selecting them, then you have NCR. That is the difference. Please try to understand this. This is very important. NCR and NPR, your confusion for lifelong will vanish. Okay. So you choose something, you arrange. You also take the factor of arrangement. Then it becomes, permutation. Okay. So this part is clear. This is what I wanted. Fundamental counting is clear. Your NCR NPR concept is clear. Now, yes. And how it is coming NCR NPR, Manasa is trying to explain that. That is what I just explained in last 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Let me now just move and I told you what are the topics that we'll take. So I think cards was one of them. Few of you do not know about cards, so I'll just briefly take you through the card. There are 52 cards. You leave the 2 jokers and 1 extra card given, that is not counted. We talk about 52 cards. Divided into 4 suits, 13 cards each. What are these 4 suits? Spades, hearts, diamonds and clubs. Each of them have 13 cards. And what are these cards? Starting from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have a jack, a queen and a king and a ace. Please note, only king, queen and jacks are called face card. Ace will not be called as face card. There are few people who are having confusion in all probability theory, etc. Wherever they are using card, this is important. Please note, this is your basic king, queen and jack are the only face cards. Okay. Please try to understand. Yes, probability can come in prelims also 1 or 2 marks. In mains also it comes for 2 or 3 marks. Okay, I have explained cards. Let me see how many of you can solve this. Please solve all this question in less than 30 seconds quickly. Okay, I already see a lot of answer. Let's quickly solve. These are, very just for understanding. People who did not know about card, it was for them. Very simple. Now we have 52 cards, a king or a queen. How many kings are there? We know all 4 suit will have 1 each. So this is a king can be this, or always plus. This is again 4 queens can be there, 4. So 1 by 13 and 1 by 13 is 2 by 13, right? So first part is okay. Now next, a non-face card. We just saw each suit had 3. 52 minus 3 into 4 is 40 is non-face card. 40 non-face card are there out of 52 cards. This is again, you can simplify it further. This is 10 by, I think 10 by 13, right? Okay. Now next, a black face card. How many face card are there? In each suit 3, so 3 plus 3, 6 by 52. A black card, we know a black card is 26 out of 52. Neither a jack nor, neither a spade nor a jack. How many spades are there? 13, and jack are how many? 4, but 1 jack will be of this spade. So this is what you have to subtract is 16 card from the 52 cards and then divide by 52. As simple as that. Neither a heart nor a king. So heart, how many heart are there? 13. Nor a red king. There are 2 red kings and then 1 is common. This is what you have to remove from 52 and then divide by 52. I hope this is clear. Okay. Perfect. So we have seen this. Now let us quickly see this question now. Just solve this quickly for me. Quickly solve this question for me. Okay, I'm already getting some answers, but there are people who are asking, why did I subtract 1 there in few of the cases, right? This is what you are asking. So now if it has neither a spade nor a jack, what can I do? There are 2 ways I can do. Neither a spade, so this cannot be any of the 13 card, nor a jack. How many other jack are remaining? 3. This is 16. So instead of doing that, what I did was, I took all spade together. I put all the jack together, and then 1 jack was of the spade that I subtracted. So you can do like this, or you can do 13 of the spade and the remaining 3 jack. Both will give you the same answer. No confusion, I hope. Similarly for other also. A heart or the king, there are 2 red kings and 1 is the heart itself. Therefore I did 13 plus 2 minus 1. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now let us come back to this question. This is replacement. Ordinary deck of 52 playing cards. What is the probability that the first card is queen and second card is a diamond? Queen, how many queens can be there? This is 4 queens can be there out of the 52 cards. Next, it is again replaced. So we are back to the normal card. Second card is a diamond. How many diamonds are there in a card? 13 out of 52. And this is, and please see this. Even if you do not understand, this will not let you get confused. Okay. So now what is this? This is 13 for the 52. This is 1 by 52. I hope this is clear. Okay, all of you are getting it. Is not by replacement. Please try to understand. Sorry, it is by replacement. It is not that once you have taken the card out, it is not going anywhere. Okay, let me just quickly go to the next question. Quickly solve this question for me. Okay, people having confusion in, that queen should be removed. Please see the question. It is with replacement. So whatever I initially had, I have taken out, seen it and put it back. Okay, please try to understand. It is with replacement. If I do not replace the card, then whatever you are saying would be correct. With replacement means you take out the card, you see what is there and then you put it back. Okay, that is with replacement. I have already explained 3 times. With replacement means you take out the card, you see it, again you put it back. Therefore nothing reduces, the card deck remains intact. Okay. Now what is the probability that both are face card? First face card, how many face card are there? 40 out of 52 is face card. The first, again it will be 40 out of 52, simple. What is the problem here? Sorry, we are asking for face card. Sorry, this is non-face card. I talked about face. Sorry, you're right. This is right. So this is for all of you who are getting 9 by 169, right? 4, 4, 3 are 12. Don't confuse me. I think it is 9 by 169 is the correct answer. No issues here. Okay. Let me quickly move to dice. Before I move to dice, okay, I saw there was some confusion. What would be the answer now if I say without replacement? Now let me just change. I thought this was, with replacement was a new concept. Now my question is the same question I am asking you now with replacement. Please tell me, without the replacement, please tell me what will be the answer. Same question, only one word change. 2 cards are drawn without replacement from an ordinary deck, 1 by 1 I will have to add. What is the probability that both are face card? Please do it. C2. Why not 12C2? Because you are not drawing 2 cards together in the previous question. Yes. I think Kashyap has given the correct answer. Almost all of you are getting it right. Okay, this is absolutely no brainer. The first one can be done in, out of the 52 card, you can take out the 12 face cards, and the other one, if it is taken out, then you will have, this is what will be remaining. So 12 into 11 divided by 52 into 51. Okay, good. I think some of you are also giving me the, in the simplified form also. Very good. So this is, I think, what will be the answer. 4 13 so 4 3s. This happens. So 11 into 13 is what you are getting, right? 7 3s. Very good. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now let's move to dice. You will have to try to understand now. First question, how many of you have seen dice? So now if I tell you that one of the face you see a 2, what would be the number exactly opposite this 2? Who can tell me? So in a dice, if I have a dice would look something, if I have a 2 written here, what would be here? From here, if you are looking at this side, what would be written here? The question says I need both face cards, so you cannot have you cannot count those where you are not getting the first face card. Okay, very good. Some of you are getting 4 and 6 is bad. Please try to understand, this is the first basic concept. All the opposite faces will add up to 7. This is the basic concept of dice. So 1 is opposite 6, 2 is opposite 5, 3 is opposite 4, and all of them add up to 7. Always remember this, okay? Sum always 7, exactly. Now, let us try to understand what happens. When you have only one dice, I said I will use for both singular, right? This is the only possible case. Whereas if you have two dice, the first die can have this and the second dice can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? Now each of this one can go with any 6, this will again go with any 6. This is what we discussed, right? So you will have 6 into 6, 36 cases. How are these 36 cases, distributed is something interesting. So you will have, if I look at all these numbers, what are the sums that I get? I will get all the sum possible from 2 to 12. I hope this is very clear. And how many such numbers are there? There are 11 such numbers, and they will start from 2 and end with 12, and 7 will come in center, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So this is the general sum which you can get. Now it follows a very interesting pattern that you can get 2 in only one way, 3 in 2 ways, 4 in 3 ways, 5 in 4, 5 in 6, 6 in 5 ways, 7 in 6 ways. I will put this 8. Now again decrease 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if I ask you, if two dice are rolled, in how many ways, what is the probability of getting sum 10? So you can quickly say there are only 3 ways out of these 36 wherein you can get the sum as 10. So this is the chart you can easily remember. Just write 2 to 12, and from top you just write 1 to 6, and then again back 6 to 1. Yes, summing up to 7 can happen in maximum ways, and that maximum way is 6. Okay. So just see 6, 10, 20, 21, and here it is 15. So total adding up to 36 ways. This is very simple. You can always remember this. So this is the concept for rolling of 2 dice. If I roll 3 dice, I hope this is clear. Okay, please explain again. Okay, I'll just do that again. So whenever you have a dice and you throw it, the least possible sum कब आएगा? जब face पर 1 1 हो, 2, और maximum कब आएगा? जब 6 और 6 हो, 12. These are the only two least possible is very clear, and the maximum 2 से कम तो कभी भी नहीं आएगा. Please try to understand, you will never get a sum of less than 2 when you throw 2 dice. Okay, and similarly you will never get a sum of more than 12 if you throw 2 dice. So what are your possible range? आपका कहाँ से कहाँ तक हो जाएगा? 2 से लेकर के आपका 12 तक जाएगा, right? So you can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. These are the only possibilities. I hope this is very clear. Okay. Now, if these are the only possibilities, now you have to see the first 2. It moves in a very symmetric way. 2 you can get only in one way, and what is that one way? You can get only 1 and 1. That is only one way. If your both the dice show 1, you will get 2. How can you get 3? You can get 3 in 2 ways. 1 here and 2 here, or 2 here and 1 here. So you have 2 ways. 4 you will get 3 ways. What are the 2 2, 1 3 and 3 1? So you get 3 ways. Similarly 5 in 4 ways, 6 in 5 ways, 7 in 6 ways, and again 8, it will again start decreasing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you have the problem of dice where they are asking you in how many ways can you get sum of 9 or more when you throw a dice, when you throw a pair of dice. So if you throw pair of dice, 9 and more can happen in 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 plus 1 10, 10 upon 36 ways. This is what your answer would be. What if the case is 3 dice? Yes, you can make the case for that also. Please try to see where it will go. It will go from 3 and the maximum can go up to 18. Divide it again. The maximum will again peak at their center. You again take it from 18 to 3. How many division will be there? 18 minus 3 will be 15 plus 1, 16. So divide. So on your 8 and 9 occasion, you will have those maximum. Make it for yourself. It is exactly same. I'll just draw partially for you. Someone asked, what if we throw 3 dice, right? So if you throw 3 dice, what is your minimum sum? 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3, and what is your maximum? 6 plus 6 plus 6, which is nothing but 18. So you have all the numbers starting from 2 to 8, 3 to 18. So how many number will be there? Your center basically, now you have 18 minus 3, 15, total 16 number. So 16 number will be there. Your 8 and 9 is where the peak will happen. It will be equal. Increase from up to 8 and 9 and then decrease. Do it for yourself, you will enjoy. Don't worry. You did not know this chart, now you know it. Okay, so change the sentence, the tense in your whatever you have written. Now you know it. Okay, so dice we have seen briefly, 2 dice, 3 dice. What if I throw 5 dice? What is the sample space? Sample space is nothing but all possible outcomes. So if I throw 5 dice, what will be? 6 raised to the power of 5. When I throw 1 die, it is 1 by 6. When I throw, sorry, not 1 by 6, 6 is the possible sample space if I have to write. Now if I throw 2 dice, it becomes 6 square, which is 36. When I do 3, then it becomes 216. If I do 4, it will become 216 into 6. Alright, and similarly. Okay, so that is the sample space clearly. Okay, now 2 dice is thrown simultaneously. What is the probability that sum of 2 numbers that turn up is less than 11? Now quickly do this question for me now in less than 10 seconds, I should say. Okay, some of you are enthusiastically giving the incorrect answer also, that is the problem. Otherwise it is all less than 11. What does that mean? That 11 and 12 should not come, right? This we have already seen. This is in one way and this is 2 ways, if you remember correctly. So this is 3 ways, nahi hona chahiye, right? And the rest all will come. So out of 36, 33 ways are allowed here. I hope this is clear. Why will you get anything else than that? Yeah, all of you are simplifying and telling me are all correct. All of you, all those who are getting 35 by 36, this is less than 11. 11 is not included, means it has to be 1 to 10. Less than equal to 11, then your 35 by 36 was correct. Please read the question carefully, otherwise you will make silly mistakes like this. Okay. Now let us quickly go to the next question. What is the probability of getting at least 1 6 in a single throw of 3 unbiased die? Quickly do this for me. Okay. Someone is asking what is unbiased dice. वो जो शकुनी का जो डाइस था ना वो biased था, उसमें वो he used to manipulate it. It was loaded. You have a loaded or unbiased. तो एक ही अगर आपके जो इवेंट रैंडम ना रह जाएं और एक इवेंट ज़्यादा आने लगे, that is what when you say it is not unbiased. Unbiased है तो you will get equal chances of all the events appearing are equal. Okay, 91 by 216 I think is the correct answer. I have also not simplified it further. Okay, 1 to 5, yes. 1 minus 1 to 5 by yes. All of you are right. 1 by 2, no, 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 not 1 by 2. Why will you get 1 by 2 here? Okay, now again that complementary I told you is very important, is exactly because at least 1. So you can get at 1, or you can get in 2, or you can get in 3. So there will be many cases, right? So what we do is, I say I will not get 6 in any of the throw. So that can happen in 5 by 6 into 5 by 6 into 5 by 6. This is what first die when I throw, I get any of the 5 number other than 6. When I do the next one, I do the same. In the next also I get the same. So in 125 out of 216 cases, I will never get a 6. Now if I subtract this from 1, I will get at least 1 6. Please try to understand this. This is very important, how you can solve this quickly. If you make the cases also, you will get, but you will be wasting your time. So what I am doing is, to get at least 1 6, I calculate no 6. In all the 3 dice, no 6, and then I just subtract 1. So I will get at least 1 6. Please try to understand this. This is fundamental. This will be used many times. Okay, I hope this is clear. Please do not make a mistake here. It's my request. Please try to understand and do not go into the lengthy calculation. Okay, all those who are getting 91 by 216 should be the correct answer, right? 91,516, yes, exactly. 91 by 216 is the correct answer. Okay, let me just quickly move. I hope the dice concept is clear. Now we move to coin. Okay, I'm just touching on all these concepts. They are endless, trust me. All day we can sit and just talk about dice. Loaded, unloaded, 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice. What if I change the number in the dice? What if I have, dice wherein, I have something printed like this? So all those variation can happen. It is not happening in bank, so we are not taking it. If we start a batch for cat, etc., then we may think. Okay, let us quickly understand cost of toss of coins. Cost of coins. Okay, toss of coins here is very simple. You have only 2 events. When you toss a coin, you will either get a head or a tail if the coin is unbiased. All right, again, unbiased or a fair coin is what you will get, a head or a tail, and equal probability of getting half and half. Okay, I hope this is very clear. Now if I do 2 coins, what is my sample space? So I can get a head tail here and a head tail here, and there any combination. So head head, so this is the first coin, this is the second coin. So head head, head tail, tail head, tail head, tail tail. So I can get 4. Similarly, if I do 3, what will happen with the existing 4? I can add a head in front of all the 4 or tail in front of all the 4. You will get 8. I hope this is clear. Okay, so this is the fundamental. Again, here there is nothing much. So if you toss 2 coins, you will get a head or a tail in the first coin. You will get a head or a tail here. So your combination are either head head, head tail, or you have tail head and tail tail. Now if you toss the third coin, you can get a head or a tail. So I can write all this 4 combination with a head in front of it or a tail in front of it, right? So this will give me 4 cases here and 4 cases here, which will give you 8. Now even if you do not understand this properly, do not worry about it. Anyways, you can write and verify. If you have it is very similar to dice. As you threw 1 dice, it was 6. When you did 2, it was 6 square. When you did 3, it became 6 3. When you did 5, it became 6 5. Similarly, for 2, you will have if only 2 possibilities are there. If you do 2 coins, you will get 4. If you do 3 coins, you will get 8. If you do 4 coins, in the base your sample space will be 16, and in your denominator you will always have 1 by 16. I hope this part is clear. 2 raised to the power of n, same as 6 raised to the power n, and for dice same. The possible events that can come repeated, how many times, they are just multiplied with itself. Simple. Okay, so this is the fundamental of tossing of the coin. Now let's see who can answer this question quickly. Okay, this is a little trick question. All you have to understand it here is each toss of coin is independent, and in each toss of coin, no matter, even if your last 100 had given you heads, your 101 will again have only half as its probability. It will not become certain that, you know, if you get your previous 100, nothing changes, it remains same. That is the very fundamental thing. When you know wager, when you take a bet, you might choose otherwise, but for mathematics it is same, nothing changes. Okay, now a fair coin is tossed 3 times. What is the chances of getting at least one head? Quickly solve this question for me again. Less than 20 seconds. Okay, all those who are getting anything other than 7 by 8, there is some problem. Why is there a confusion? What is the chance of getting at least head? Again, what you said, whenever you see this at least, always think that, you know, to use that complementary thing. Okay, you have to use. Why at least one head? I will go with no head. No head means I should get all 3 tails. So first tail, second tail, third tail, that is 1 by 8, right? This is all tails. 1 minus 1 by all tails is at least one head. It's as simple as that. There is absolutely no confusion in it. Yes, now I'm getting 5 by 6. No. Almost 99% of you are getting 7 by 8. That I am very happy. Those who are not getting it, there is a cause of concern. Why? At least one head, I say no head, and then I subtract from 1. I'll get at least one head. Okay, so all the basic concept, card, coin, dice, we have seen. Now we'll go with backs and balls. Okay, let's quickly solve this question. Let's see who can solve this in like 5 seconds. Quickly read this question. This is, now we have entered backs and ball. This is NCERT question, class 10th. It is written as not for examination. That is why I chose for them. Supposedly even this is difficult. Quickly answer this question. Okay, very good. You see, as simple as that, there is no probability question. It is as simple as that. If there are 5 red balls, probability of this, and there should be double of it. So how can it be double? Yes, exactly. So total of, basically this is 5 by 15, and this should be 10 by 15. Exactly. There is, irrespective of what the denominator is, and if it is constant, the balls have to be double. Okay, quickly do this question for me. I told you this is NCERT, supposedly higher order thinking for them. So I just thought I'll just put it. It's as simple as that. Why some of you are saying cannot be determined, and for which question are you talking about? Maybe 2 or 3. Okay, let's quickly solve this question again. This is, a box contain 12 balls, of which x are black. One ball, what is the probability of the black? Here, this is x by 12, no problem. Now, if 6 more blacks are put in the box, basically if number of balls are 18, then the probability of drawing the black ball now, which is x plus 6, is 2 times this. This is what it is saying. I hope there is no confusion here. And I hope I'm not doing anything wrong, right? So 3x minus x is equal to 6. Have I done something wrong here? Or x, basically 3x minus x is equal to 6. Yes, and x is equal to basically 2. Yeah, 1 by 6, 1 by 8. I have done something wrong here. Find the value of x. It's as simple as that. Let me just solve it for you. This is 12 box, x by 12 it was. Now what is the probability if 6 more black balls are added? This is the new black ball and total balls are 18, right? So now 18x is equal to 12x plus 72. So this is nothing but 6x is 72, x is equal to, what am I doing here? Three, 2x is equal to 6. Okay. Okay, just till that, just see the next question also. Quickly solve this question also for me. I'll just solve both the question together. Okay, I'll just solve this also. I think I don't know what I was doing here. This is what? This is x out of 12. Now it becomes x plus your 6 divided by 18. Okay, I did not multiply by 2. That was a problem, right? This is 36x is equal to 12x plus 72. This is what I was doing. I was not multiplying this 2. Okay, so this is 24x is equal to 72 or x is equal to 3. This is as simple as that. Yes. Now let us quickly come to this question. Some are green, other are blue. If marble is drawn at random from the jar, the probability that it is green is 2/3. Find the number of blue. This is as simple as that. If 2/3 is this, the probability of the other one, if there are only 2, will be 1/3. 1/3 of 24 will be 8. Right? Find the number of blue balls. Okay, let us now move to the okay, another question. Let's quickly see. Abhishek says comment bhi pad lo. Yes, I did not do it. Yes, I agree, and I was confused. What am I doing wrong? Quickly solve this question for me. Yes, again proportion. Very well said. All examination question will be solved, don't worry. This is just base building, yeah, only basic, nothing else. We'll come to all the exam questions now, do not worry about it. Quickly solve this so that I know all the fundamental at least is there. Rachit, please tell what is your doubt, I'll clear it. Okay, let us quickly solve this question. Rachit, I combination क्यों नहीं लिया? कौन सा combination लेना था यार? कहाँ? Okay, a box contains 4 balls, 3 green and 1 red. Okay, 3G and 1R. I always like this notation. And are drawn with replacement. So I take a ball, I see the color and put it. What's the probability that the color of 2 balls match? So how it is possible? Either it will be green green or red red. This is what I need to get. So green is 3 by 4 into 3 out of 4. So first green and second green will be this, and the red will be 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. This is nothing but 9 by 16, and this is 1 by 16. This is nothing but 10 by 16. I hope this is clear. 5 by 8, all of you were getting 5 by 8 is correct. Okay, what is the probability that the same ball is drawn twice? What would be the answer for that? I am interested more in that. 5 by 8 and 1 by 4. Yes, Sandeep Chaudhary, you are right. Yes. So, same ball is drawn, irrespective of what ball was drawn, it goes back in. Now the same ball comes out. What is its chances? 1 in 4. As simple as that. Okay. Please try to understand this concept. It might come in your exam. Same ball twice does not mean 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. You do not know what will come. Once the ball has come, getting the same ball twice will be 1 by 4. Please try to understand this. Yes, there is only one red. Please see the question, guys. Please read the question. Drawn with replacement. You put the ball back. Sonal Bhatt, please read the question carefully. Otherwise, you will lose your marks unnecessarily. Ankita, Sonal, please read the question. It is done with Nancy. Question wrong. Suchi Chandra. Brilliant. Okay. Are you even listening to me? Have you even read the question carefully? Question says 2 balls are drawn with replacement. That means you take 1 ball and you again put it back. After looking at the color, you again put it back. Why 1 by 4? 1? Because you need to have this. No, where is 1 by 16? 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 is 1 by 16. All those who are getting confused that there is only one red ball, please try to understand this is done after replacement. So you took first red ball, then you see the color, you again put it back. The first ball had a chance of 1 by 4 red. Now again you take it out, it will again have 1 by 4. So it will be 1 by 16. Explain the second case. That is what I am explaining. So second case is very simple. You take out a ball out of these 4. Now it could be any of the 4, right? Does not matter. You put it back. The same ball, now the question remains just this, that the same ball which was taken last time gets drawn in the next is only 1 by 4. It's as simple as that. Please try to understand it. It is just basics that I am trying to clear. 3 by 4. Why are we not including the first ball draw here? You do not have to worry about it. No, that is independent. वो कोई भी हो does not matter. It is as good as that is 1. That is coming with the probability 1. Please, I hope there is no confusion here. First, let me solve this question again for you. This is what is the probability that two ball match. Two ball can match if it is either red or green. Red can happen in 3 by 4 into 3 by 4 ways. Sorry, green, I mean to say, this is green, red. Just ignore that. And then the red can happen in 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. For all those having confusion that the question is wrong, please read this word. It is by replacement. So I took the first ball, it was 1 by 4. I have again kept the ball back. Again getting a red, chances are 1 by 4. This is 3 by 4 into 3 by 4, which is now 9 by 16 plus 1 by 16, which is equal to 10 by 16, which is equal to 5 by 8. This question is over. Okay. Now move to the next question, which is same ball twice. First तो कोई भी हो ना, this is probability 1, you draw first, irrespective of what you draw. What is the certainty that you can draw any of the 4 ball is 1, if you want to understand it like this. Now this ball getting chosen in the second draw is, what is the chances? There are 4 balls and I am talking about this very ball which got chosen in the first draw. Its chances of coming is 1 out of 4. It's as simple as that. What would be okay? Good question. Let me tell. Someone is asking, what if the first question was without replacement? Then what is the probability of getting the color such that 2 balls match? Please solve this for me. One of you have given this question. Let us solve it right away. Let me erase this. The question remains same without replacement. Now, what is the probability that the color of the 2 balls match? Please solve this for me. Someone has asked here. I think Nancy has asked the question. Please solve it for her. रिप्लेसमेंट कॉन्सेप्ट को हिंदी में बोलता हूं. रिप्लेसमेंट का मतलब होता है वापस डाल देना. आपने क्या किया, बैग है, आप आंख बंद करके बेसिकली निकालते हो, ये आपको पता नहीं होता आप क्या निकाल रहे हो. एक बार आपने निकाला, जो भी निकला उसको नोट किया और वापस उसको बैग में डाल दिया, उसको बोलते हैं रिप्लेस कर देना, वापस डाल देना. नाउ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, वन ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स हैव आस्क्ड, व्हाट इफ द क्वेश्चन इज द सेम बट विदाउट रिप्लेसमेंट. अगर ये किया जाए तो क्या होगा? सेकेंड क्वेश्चन तो बनेगा ही नहीं. अगर आपने डाला ही नहीं वापस बॉल को, तो दूसरी बार तो सेम बॉल निकलेगा नहीं. इसका आंसर बता दीजिए फटाफट. If you explain in Hindi, I want in Malayalam. That is why we refrain from talking in Hindi. Quickly solve this. Half, how can it be half? Now only possibility without replacement of getting both the colors same. If it is without replacement, it can happen only with green. Now green, what will be the first one? It will be 3 by 4. First green, I have not replaced. So one ball has reduced and one green has reduced. So total number of ball in there are 3 and this is 2. So now your answer is 1 by 2. Yes, I think most of you got it correct. I think you are more confident when you solve without replacement. When I give with replacement, then the problem happens. Now someone was solving it as 3C2. Okay, let us quickly move to the next question. If you have any other question, you can ask here. Now, ball and box. Now we move to, okay, I will give you my set of questions first, or should we solve the examination question first? I'm little confused in this. What should I ask you my question first? Okay, let us do the examination questions first. No problem. someone is trying to solve by 3C2, 4C2, does not matter, you will get the same answer, don't worry. Out of 3 you took 2, which is 3, and 4C2 will become 3 into 4 by 2, right? This is again half. So do not worry about it, whatever you understand. I've already taken the exam questions first. Again same, it is also basic only. All what we are discussing here is basic. Nothing difficult comes in this these exams. Please tell 2 head at least out of 3 coin. Okay, okay. Okay, I think Saurav Singh again without a smiley. First correct answer, I believe. 6 by 55. I think all of you are getting it and you are getting it right. Let me just solve it for those who have not yet got the answer. So how many balls are there? 6 plus 4 plus 10 plus 2, 12, right? 3 balls are picked at random. The probability that 3 balls are of the same color. So what it can be, either it will be 6C3 or 4C3 out of 12C3. Please solve it. I think you will get 6 by 55. C is incorrect. Please try to understand. 6 by 55 is what you will get. Solve it properly. Yes, none of these is the correct answer. Please solve this for yourself. Okay, let us quickly move to C answer. C answer is right. No answer is E, not C. 6 by 55 is the correct answer. Solve it. Yes, yes. Perfect. Just solve it also, Meghna. You will get 6 by 55. Okay, let us quickly solve this question. Why I am not getting the answer? Combination faster. Okay, let me go back. Sorry, I'll first let me see the answer for this question. I hope you do that. Otherwise, there is little problem. Sir, do you provide crash course? I think this is what we just did in last 45-50 days, whatever we are doing. Combination, I'll come to that. Let me just see the answer for this question quickly. 1 by 30 I think is the correct answer. Let me just see for myself also. 36 numbered. If 2 are drawn without replacement, okay, this is without replacement, 1 by 1, then the probability of getting both the number which is multiple of 5, how many numbers of 5 will be there? There are 7 out of this 36, which will be the multiple of 5, right? From 5 to 35, right? I think there will be 7, all the multiples of 5 from 1 to 7, right? Now, if you need how many, both ticket have number which is multiple of 5. So first 7 out of 36, anyone? Now 1 ticket is reduced, now 35 is there, and now out of this you have to choose only 6, right? So 6 6 are 36, 6 1 is 6, 6 5 are 30, 1 by 30. I hope this is clear. 1 by 30, not 1 by 15. Why 1 by 15 will be the answer? Yes, Swati, you are right. Abhilash, correct. Komal, correct. Why is there a confusion? There are 7 multiples. So out of 36, I can choose any of these 7. Now having chosen this without replacement, I will be left with 35 tickets. And if this is come out, then I will be left with only 6. This is what it will be, right? Okay, in the previous question someone asked how do we solve this combination quickly. I hope at least you do this. I am not sure about this. I hope you do not. For 12C3 you don't end up writing all the 12 factorial and do. Just subtract, you know, the number from there. So 12 minus 3 is 9. So till 9 everything gets cancelled. So what you are left with only 10, 11 and 12. I hope you do this. And then what you are left with only 3 factorial, which is 2 into 3 here. For this is 6. So this is, you know, it will not change. 4 into 5 into 6 divided by 2 into 3. So this 6 gets cancelled. This 4 will be anyways 4. So this becomes 20 plus 4, 24 divided by all these. So now this 6 is 12 and this is again 12, this is 6, this is 5, so this is 6 by 55. So please try to understand what I did there. To solve it quickly, this is the trick. Just remove, what is NCR is 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial, right? So this up to 3, this is more relevant here when I do 12C3 factorial. Let me just remove. When I did 12C3, this is nothing but 12 factorial divided by 3 factorial by 9 factorial. So up to 9 factorial gets cancelled. What is 12 factorial? Up to 9 factorial into 10 into 11 into 12, right? So this 9 gets cancelled here itself, 9 factorial. So you are left with 10 into 11 into 2 into 3. I hope at least you do this. How to identify? We have to add or multiply. It's very simple. Wherever you have or, you will add. Wherever the question says and, you will multiply without using your brain. Do not worry about it. Okay. Let's see who can quickly solve this question. IBPS PO mains. I've already answered this. Add whenever you see or, the language or, this or that you add. When they say this and that, you multiply. Simple. One by 22 I am seeing, 1 by 11 I am seeing. Saurav Singh with a smiley says 1 by 11. This is unique. Okay, let us quickly see what the question says. In a bag there are 3 magenta, 5 green and 7 blue. So total how many balls are there? 15 balls are there. Okay. Magenta 3 out of 15. This has to be my first draw. No confusion there. Now if the first ball comes out to be magenta, that means the probability was 3 by 15. After this, 8 more magenta balls are added. That means after having drawn this, I was left with 14 plus 8. 22 becomes my ball and this will become 2 plus 8. So this is my answer. 3 by 15 into 10 by 22. 5 3s are, 5 2s are, 1 by 11. I hope this is clear. So please try to understand the question. Question says out of these 15 balls there are 3 magenta. 2 balls are drawn 1 by 1 without replacement. I think the IBPS is clearly mentioning with or without replacement. Okay. So once a ball is taken, it is not being put back. If the first ball comes out to be magenta, what was this probability? 3 by 15. And then 8 more magenta balls are added to the bag. Find out the probability that both the balls are magenta. If both the balls are magenta, this means first is magenta and second is magenta. Can I read it like this? So 3 by 15 in the first. Second, if this event has already occurred, then means I was left with 14 balls. Now, so 14 plus 8 will give me total of 22 balls, out of which One magenta has already come out, so I am left with 2 magenta, 2 plus 8, 10 magenta inside out of 22, and hence my answer would be 3 by 15 into 10 by 22, which gives me 1 by 11. I hope this is clear. Why not using combination? Why should I use combination? It's as simple a question as that. Try to use it, you will still get the same answer. You will save some time if you do like this. That's it. Madhu says she considered 15. That is wrong, because this event has already happened, right? What you have to find is first magenta and second magenta. So if first has happened, only if first magenta did not happen, how will you get both magenta? So first has to be magenta and second also has to be magenta. Okay, you can do it with your combination also. You will get the same answer. Do not worry about it. This will save you some time. Please try to understand. That is why I am using this and showing it to you. Please try to understand the fundamental. That first draw will be 3 by 15. The next will be out of 22, 10 will be there. Roshi says that it is double-edged sword. Not really. It's very simple. Trust me. At least the level which is asked in banks, it is very simple. Just read the question carefully. That's it. Okay, this was your IBPS PO mains comparison of variable, fourth question. Quickly solve this. You can use it. There is no. Please try to understand. I have not used combination does not mean using combination will fetch you wrong answer. Please try to use combination. You will get the same answer. Do not worry about it. Read the question carefully, Suchi, you will get it. It's clearly mentioned in the question whether it is with replacement or without replacement, and my suggestion is please try to look for it even if you do not have it clearly mentioned. Someone is saying to use combination also. Combination also nothing changes, no, in the last question. Let me just go back to the previous question. Why are you getting anxious here? This is only one ball is drawn, right? So this will be, even if it is combination, 3 out of 3 magenta ball, 1 out of the 15 ball, 1, and then next one, now this will become 22 C1 and this will become what? 10 C1. Nothing changes. This will again 3 by 15 into 10 by 22. This is what will remain, right? 1 by 11 if I remember correctly, right? Nothing changes. You choose one magenta out of this 3 and then you choose any one ball out of the 15 into, see, it is the same thing. Madhu will consider with replacement or without. I have never seen a question where you will find confusion. The language will be very clear. (21 upon 190 is just partial answer. Meghna, you have to tell me what is the answer for the second part. Everyone is telling A is 21 by 90. That's the simple part. Do the next one. Not 21, it should be 21. Shubham, please check your calculation. Deepak says how to overcome anxiety in examination. You be thoroughly prepared before you go to examination hall and there focus on question, and if in case even then you feel anxious, take deep breath. It helps. That generally happens because what you do when you get anxious, you hold your breath, there is less oxygen going to your brain panics, and that is the entire psyche or the psychology or the medical thing going behind it. So if you take deep breaths, you give your brain enough oxygen to come back to normal again, and it invariably helps. Yes, Gurpreet with a smiley. Very good, Gurpreet. And option B. Tell me what did you get for B? I am more interested in knowing that. 1 by 57, I don't think you will get 1 by 57. Second is 52 by 285. Okay, honestly, if you ask me now, I have made you work hard for it. Please look at the question. I do not think they wanted to. I'll solve it by, okay, let me first solve it and then I'll give you the gyan. Okay, 2 balls are drawn at random. The probability that both balls are either red or white. So both are red. That means out of this 4C2, or that means plus, this is the total. And out of how many balls are there now? Okay, 12 balls are there, right? No. How many balls are there? 20 balls are there. 20C2, right? So this is 4C2 is nothing but 3 into 4 by 2, which is 12 by 2 is 6. And 6-2 is nothing but 5 into 6, which is 15, divided by, this is 20C2. Again, this should be 19 into 20 by 2, which is 19 by 10. So 21 upon 190 is the first case. I hope this is clear. And I also hope you understood how I did it. Okay, now let us move to the next part, okay, which is 3 balls, probability that all are different. So all are different, that means you get either 1 red or 1 white or 1 orange. Basically, okay, before that also let us see. You have red, white, orange and black. Out of these 4, how many possible combination will be there with the 3s? There will be 4 possible combination, right? Let me just make it for you. RWO, I should have written first. Now this will be WOB. Okay, this also I have written. Now W first. All the combinations. Please try to write down for yourself. I have kept R constant and I have got WO, R constant, WB. Now W constant. Okay. And now what are we left with? We are left with OBR, right? OBR. I think these are the 4 combinations you will get. I hope I have not repeated anything. Yes. 4C3, yes. So, you do not have to do this, but yeah, you will know that you have to take all these sum 3 at a time. Now, whatever my base is, this is now 20. For all, my base will be 20C3. I hope there is no confusion there. Not 16. Out of these 4, you have to choose 3 colors. 4C3, you will get 4 cases. And in these 4 cases, all of these 4 cases, what you have to do, this will be, each of these 4 cases will all have the denominator of 20C3. So you could have chosen red, white, orange out of any of the 20C3. WOB is same as WBO. Please try to understand these 4 colors are important, nothing more. Okay, this part is clear. Now, all you have to do is take 3 at a time. So now this is 6, 24 into 2, 48. Alright, next 6 into 12, 12 into 8, 96. Next, this will be 2 into 8 into 4, 8 8 is a 64. Now 8 into 4 into 6, this is what you are left with, right? 8 into 4, 32, 32 into 6 is 192, right? These are the 4 divided by what I have done. quickly solve this. I hope I have done the calculations correctly. Three balls are there. Someone is asking, can you do complement quickly? How 48? Now you see all these combinations that I have written, basically just look at these numbers. These letters RWO, RWB, WOB and WBR. Basically all three are coming, leaving one at a time. This is what is happening here, nothing else. 20 by 15, very good. I think Jayant Sen has got the first correct calculation. How will you do it with complementary case? I do not understand. That all are different. The complementary for all are different would be at least, 2 will be alike. How will you do that? What is mixed up here? Okay, let me just move this out. There are 4 color balls. Okay, now listen very carefully here now. So you have red, you have white, you have orange and you have black ball. If you are not ready to understand like this, then I will make like this. Do not worry. So RWO, okay. Then we have, I'll keep R constant, RWO, RWB and RWO, RWB, ROB and then you are left with WOB. I hope this is clear. At least there should not be any confusion here. Okay, that is what I am doing now. Yes, Roshan Paresh, that is what I am coming to, but before that I have to show them it is actually more. You really did not have to solve this question. I will show that to you why. Okay, now RW, R and W and O. What is this? This is 4, this is 6, this is 2. So one red is 4, 6 and orange is 2. I hope this is clear. And in the denominator, I hope this is very clear. You will always have this 20C3. Next one, R, W and B, 4, 6 and 8. Next, R, O, B, R, O and black, 4, 2 and then you have black balls as 8. Last, WOB is what? 6, 2 into 8. I hope at least this is clear. Now you will understand that this is 48 cases here. This is what? 48 into 4. Right? This is 192. Right? Now this is what? 8 8 is 64. This is 6 to the 12 into 8, 96. I hope this part is clear. Sir, how orange can be? These are 3 balls. All balls are to be different. So you can choose one red here, one white here, one orange here, right? That is why it is. Okay, I hope this part is clear to everyone. Whoever had this confusion, divide by 20C3, you will get upon 20 upon 57. Okay, and the first part I think you got 21 upon 190, right? Or this is nothing but I can write 2.1 upon 19 or 6.3 upon 57. This is 20 upon 57. This is 6.3 upon 57. Yes, very good. I think Jayant is now even writing the entire thing and showing you. What is your problem? Where is your problem? I am explaining quantity 2. The quantity 1 was finished 15 minutes back. Why I am multiplying? Because they are asking three balls are drawn and they have all to be different. So how can it be different? One red and one white and one orange, and hence I am multiplying. I hope this is also clear. Okay, these are actual question. Please Google it. You will get them. Now I hope this is clear. One you are getting 6.3 by 57 and other you are getting 20 by 57. Now just look at this question. Having determined that second quantity is clearly at least 3 times as big as first, just look at the question now. Two balls are drawn at random. The probability that the both balls are of same color, either red or white. In that also not all, only either red or both white. Just think about the possibility of it happening versus if you randomly draw, three from four different color, three balls, and they all come out to be different. Is it not quite obvious? Where if you had to bet, just go on your instinct and tell me which will be bigger. Yes, the cases individually will have to be added. Why? Again, it will be either red, white, orange, or it will be white, orange, black, or this. But when you are writing for each, this is one red and one white and one orange. I hope this is clear. Logic is very simple. What are the chances if this is something which has to come by instinct? There are four different color balls. For you to get two of the same color of only two, so it will be either red or white. That also you choose. If the question was you choose and you get two of the same color, which could be either red or white or orange or black, again the probability will increase, right? Whereas I am restricting out of the four color, it can have only red or white, and that also both should be same. Versus there is a box wherein you have these many balls, four different color, and you choose and they should all be different. If you think properly, you will get by instinct. If you cannot think, do not worry about it. The calculation is not that difficult. You can solve it mentally, not mentally, with spending some 30-45 seconds, you can do it. Yes, common sense should have been used here. Please try to think. No, if now you think that I have not given you pen and paper and I have asked you to bet your 10 lakh rupees on it, on which you will bet, what is the chance of getting one or versus the quantity 2? How did I get 57? I simplified it. I wrote all that number, half a page number, and then I simplified it. I'll get this. So in 9, basically your 19, this is 20 C3 means 18 into 19, and this is 2 into 3. So basically your 20 and 18 is getting cancelled by 3, and in denominator you will get 57. Okay, let us quickly move to the next question. Let's see how quickly you solve this. All I can say, Archit, please watch it again. That means you have never done probability in your life. This is my understanding was, you have basic understanding, and we will just touch all the concepts which are required for a bank. Otherwise, to understand probability thoroughly, if you want to get it from basic, it is more than 10 hours class. $12 by 25, I am seeing none. That means none of these options are correct. I am getting now D also. $32 by 75 I am getting now. 32 by 75, lot of answers. I think that should be the correct answer. Let us quickly solve it. Number which is divisible by, from 1 to 100. From 1 to 100, not between. So 1 and 300 is included. Divisible by 3 or 7. Okay. So divisible by 3. What is the number divisible by 3? You will have, if you have something like this, you always divide it. So you will have 3 divided by 100, so you will get 100 basically. So 100 such numbers you will get. And now if you have to do from 300, this 7 4s are 28 and this is 20, you will get only 14. Just take the whole part, so you have 42. Alright, so it is divisible by 3 or 7, that means you have 100 for 3 or for 7. Out of the total number, you have 300. So 142 out of 300 is what your answer would be. Divide by 3, 3 4s are, there are 300 numbers, right? Yeah. What am I doing? 3 4s are 12. Oh, sorry. 142 by 300. What am I doing? I was doing it with 4. So this is 150 by 4 basically. 4 3s are 12. No. What am I doing here? Am I doing something wrong? 142 by 300. So this is 150, 71. What am I doing? 3 to 100. 7 4s are 28. I have done correctly, right? 20, 42 numbers. 42. Okay, I think okay. This is silly, really silly on my part. This is 3. Okay, here I wanted to teach you one concept, and I am only messing it up. Okay, there you will have a concept of the Venn diagram which we can use whenever you are yes. Sorry, I kind of was in my own world. So whenever you have this wherever you see a term, a question like this, 3 or 7 etc., you have to be very careful. This part will be only 3, this part will be only 7, and then there will be a part which will be divisible both by 3 and 7. You have to be very careful about it. Now, the probability of number 1 to 300, I think I already calculated. 1 to 300 divisible by 3 was 100. From 1 to 300 I did this, it was 42. Now from 1 to 300 with both 3 and 7, that means it should be divisible by 21. So 21 by 300, I think this is what I did not do. 90, this is 484, so 14. So this 14 part basically are getting divisible by both A and B. So for A or B, you should always remember when you are asking probability for PAUB, you should take A, B, and you have to subtract PA and B. This is a concept which will be used many times whenever you are given question like this. So whenever you have that intersection, please try to remember that these are both. So 3 or 7, their intersection has already been counted. So you have to subtract this. So this is 100, this is 42, and this is minus 14. So this is what will come as 128 upon 300. Now this will be divisible by 4, and therefore you will get your answer as 3, 4 3s are 12, 32 by 75. Okay, did not knew how to subtract the common term. It's very simple. Again, I'll just explain this. I think, some of you might have got confused because of me. Whenever you have the question like this, 3 or 7. So there are number which will be exactly divisible by 3, there will be something which will be divisible by 7, and there will be some which will be divisible by both 3 and 7. Both 3 and 7, number which are divisible by both 3 and 7 will have to be divisible by 21. And what is the method we use to find all the number which are divisible by 3? Nothing. All those number from 1 to 100 just divide by 3, and whatever is your quotient, that is the answer. For 7 you did this, so you got what, 42, right? For 21 again you do this, you will get 14. Therefore total 3 you will get 100 number, total 7 you will get 42 number, out of which 14 number are getting repeated. So 3 and 7 minus, because this part is counted 2 times, you will subtract that. So 100 plus 42 minus 14, you will get 128 out of 300 number, which will be divisible either by 7 or your 4. So please do the basic, Archit, just watch this video from the beginning. I have taken only very basic cases. Yes, someone is really relishing that I just messed up this problem. Okay, Dhirtman, I will not do that again. Let me just move forward now to the next question. Okay, I'm already getting a lot of correct answers. Let's quickly see what is the probability that one is red and other is white. So out of 3, let us see. 2 balls are chosen randomly. The probability that one is red and okay. I think this is where you will be saying that whether I have to choose with replacement or without replacement. Whenever such 2 are randomly, that means you are taking 2. It is as good as saying without replacement. Okay. Now 3 red. So out of 3 you will choose 1, and the other is white. Out of 5 you will choose 1. Okay, 1 is red and 1 is white, and how many? You can do this. Out of how many are there? 5 plus 9 plus 3, 12, 12 C2, right? So this is 3 into 5, 12 is nothing but 11 into 12 by 2, right? So this is 3 to the 6 to the 12. So I think 5 by 22, which is the correct answer. I hope everyone got this right. Yes, why are you getting any other answer than 5 by 22? 5 by 176, how it will come? Okay, now quickly solve the SBI PO mains question.
Okay, I think I am already getting a lot of correct answers. So again, let us see how do we, I think you need to revisit. I think Shiv Kumar, you need to revisit. It cannot happen that it does not match. You should revisit the thing before posting comments like that. Yes. Okay. Let us see how do we go about it. How would I solve it? I'll just show it to you. Now, three balls, three colors are given, right? In the back, this is red, white. You might have your own elegant method of solving. This is what came to my mind. It is half. The first probability of the getting the red ball is half. So if I choose X as the number of red balls, that means total number of balls will be 2x. I hope this is very clear. Now, while that of blue balls, so let me choose them as X, A plus B. This is what came to my mind immediately as soon as I read it. So first there is X number of red balls. I do not know about white and blue. I just put it AB, but I know the total is 2x. What I am saying implying is A plus B is also X, right? Now, the probability of getting a red ball while drawing randomly is half, while that of blue ball is 2 by 7. So what is I am saying B by X, or sorry, B by 2x is equal to 2 by 7. That means I am saying B by X is equal to 4 by 7. Now if I put B as 4, X as 7, my A will be 3, while the total number of white ball in the bag is 6. That is very simple. That means I just have to double my ratios. So total I have 28 balls. Is this clear? Is this clear with everyone? How I got 28 ball, is this clear to everyone? Without making any fuss about it, we can get this 28 ball. Now is the same 3 and 7. So your 3 basically out of 28, 9 ball are 3, 4 balls are 7 4s are 28. So you will have 4 balls, and 3 and 7, 21 means you have to subtract 1. So 12 out of 28 balls, which is 6 upon 14. I hope. Is what is the answer, right? Or this is 3 upon 7. Again, all what Abhishek sir has taught, always go for ratio, etc. Okay, I'll repeat it once more. First of all, this part I don't think there is a problem. Once you get 28, then it is not a problem. 28 by 3, 9 in the whole part, 7 by 4 is 28 by 7 is 4, and then 28 by 21 is 1. So you get 12 by 28. I hope this is clear. Okay, let me just show it to you what I did. This is red, this is white, this is blue, right? Now immediately I know this is X. Total number of balls is 2x because my given probability of getting a red ball is 1 by 2, right? That means if I do not know A and B, these two add up to X. The next one says, while that of blue ball is 2 by 7. So what is the blue ball? Will be A by 2x is equal to 2 by 7. That is A by X is 4 by 7. So I just substitute that. So this is A is 4, X, white or red, what is the ball, while that of blue, it was B by 2x, whatever you choose, does not matter. Now this is B by 2x, so B by, this is 4 and this is 7, this part will be 7, okay. Now this is 4, this is 7, so this part will be 3. I have messed it up a little bit, let me just make it white, and this is blue. This part is very clear. I did not know what it is, but I know their probability is half. So this A plus B was also X, and my total number of balls is 2x. This part is total very clear. In the next part, blue by 2x is given to me is 2 by 7. So blue by X is 4 by 7. So this ratio will be there, right? So blue I put 4 and I put 7 here. That means y has to be 3, because this a plus b is also x. Now this means the ball were 14, but what is given, the number of white ball is 6. That means immediately I just have to double my ratios. So there are 28 balls. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, let us quickly move to the next one. Why you will subtract 3 from 1 to 28, the multiple, how many multiples will be there which will be both the multiple of 7 and 3? There will be only one, right? Okay, if you think this is difficult, there is another method. If you see all the probabilities we can add, this is half, this is 2 by 7, the total number of balls now if you think is x, and the white ball is 6 by x is equal to 1. From here also you can solve x, you will get the number of balls, and then again you can add. If you cannot think like that, work mechanically like this. No, 11 by 28, why should be the correct answer? Strikes you are, just solve this quickly, that is it. Okay, go to the next question. What is the total number of ball that we have already taken out? For this question you could have done what, this is half, this is 2 by 7, and the next one is, this is 6 upon x is equal to your 1. Total probability also you can use. Yes, whatever method, I thought now you are more comfortable with ratios. I tried to show it by ratio. If you think total probability works better for you, solve it by total probability, does not matter. Okay, I don't know how happy Abhishek sir will be with this. All last is almost 10-12 lectures he has asked you to avoid fraction, but you still like fraction. Please go with fraction. We do not have any problem. Okay, do this question now. Now we'll do some smart questions. Okay, so this is what use generally comes in bank. But let us now take our understanding to a different level. We'll solve some 3-4 good take from CAT also couple of questions and see what kind of questions generally appear. It's a very simple topic. In preparation I have seen people do all difficult questions, but in examination they generally have all these simple questions. Quickly solve this question. Whatever strike, Gaurav, now last 15 days, 20 days, I will also not say. Whatever strikes, go ahead with it. Okay, let's quickly see this question. Okay, how you will do again that complement. What is the probability that he will hit his target? Does not mean that he has to hit it only once. So he can hit in the first go, he can hit in the second go, also in the third go. He can hit in just one of the three and he is done. He can hit in couple of them and still he hits the target, right? Please try to understand this question. What is the probability that he will hit the target? It is not mentioned that how many times he will hit the target. It may be once, it may be twice, it may be thrice. Okay, so how do we go about doing this question? If there are so many cases, always think about the complementary case. So that means he misses his target all three times. If I subtract 1 from there, that means he has hit his target at least once. So the chances of hitting is 1 by 3, that means of missing is 2 by 3. So if he misses his target in the first, if he misses his target in the second, and if he also misses the target in the third, that means he misses altogether. If I subtract 1 from it, that means he will hit his target at least once. I hope this is clear. So 8 by 27, 1 minus. This is what you have to do. 19 by 27, whoever was getting is the correct answer. Not 1 by 27. Please try to understand what I have just explained. Okay, someone is getting 1 also. Chances are hitting 1 by 3. So 1 chance in 3. He shot 3, so it is 100% chance that he will get the target. No, it does not happen like that, unfortunately. Yes, 1 minus 8 by 27. Yes, correct. Okay, now I'll give you another question. There are, let me just give it to you. I'll write it down. Let's see how quickly you can think. There are 5 letters A, B, C, D, E. In how many ways, when they are arranged, in how many ways will E always come after B? Please try to understand, all these questions are of just 10-second max after reading and understanding. Saurav says, please take my name, only I got it correct. Okay, I think I saw Ranu also got it correct. Saurav, very good if only you got it correct. Lot of time to go, do not worry about it. So my question, have you understood? There are 5 letters A, B, C, D, E. In how many ways, when you arrange them, I hope you know that it can be arranged in 5 factorial ways, right? So when you arrange them, in how many ways will E always be after B? Quickly solve this. I have repeated the question again. So I'll write that answer also for you. A, B, C, D, E, 5 can be arranged in 120 ways, which is 5 factorial. At first place you can get A in, or no, any of the 5 letters. In the next 4, in the next 3, 2, 1. So this is 20 into 6, 120. Now my question is, out of all these 120 ways, in how many ways will E come after B? Let's see who solves this first. Now we are using some part of our brain. In all the previous question, we never utilized our brain. Not a single correct answer. This is really bad. 199 ways, 119 ways. Can I show you 2 ways where, E will come before B? Not a single correct answer so far. Deepak, please think. There are only 120 ways. How can E come after B in 119 of them? Please try to understand, I have not said immediately after. It is not immediately after. In how many ways will E come after B? That's it, not immediately after B. So for me, okay, let me elaborate it a bit further. So for me, B, D, E is also correct. B, A, D is also satisfying the condition. B, A, C, D, E is also satisfying the condition. and BEACD is also satisfying the condition. Okay, I saw only 2 correct answers so far. Okay, finally 3. Guys, think, start thinking. That is, the only thing that we have requested you to do. I also told you this is 10-second question. Okay, let me explain this. I never said B and E should come together. I showed this by writing. E should come after B. Please rewind and watch. I have, kind of now I am on record, so you can go back and see. ब्रेन हैंग हो गया? नहीं, इतनी जल्दी नहीं होना है. 3 घंटे का तो स्टैमिना बनाना है यार. अभी मेंस भी तो देना है ना. Okay, so one way, okay, let me just erase this. One way is what you are suggesting, few of you are suggesting, is fix B and then E can come anywhere, right? Then you can fix B here and E can come anywhere. Then fix B here and then E can come anywhere. Fix B, E can come only here. Then count the number of cases. So by this your prelims examination will be over, right? So just think logically now. You have 5 letters, alright. There are 120 ways of arranging. Fine. Now in this, if I have to erase, few of them, I'll just, write. Please try to understand, there are, starting with A, you will have 24. Starting with B also you will have 24. With C also you will have 24. With D also you will have 24 and E also you will have 24. Do you see there is a symmetry? All this 120 is not randomly distributed. This symmetry will hold for all the letters. Please try to understand. So as this is true for this, is there any reason why the number of time E comes after B should not be same as B coming after E? Is there any reason why this case be preferred than this? So if out of all possibilities there are only 2 things which will happen, right? Either E will come after B or E will come before B. Can anything else happen? Out in this 120 cases that we have seen now, can anything else happen? In one of the possibilities will be E will follow B or E will precede B. Can anything else happen? Please think logically and tell me. Now, if this is as symmetric as this, and is there any reason why E following B should be more than E preceding B? Definitely not. These two are symmetrical cases, yaar. Each of this will take 60 of this 120 possible cases. It's as simple as that. So if we had this A, B, C and D and E arranged in 120 ways, you have only 2 possibilities. Either E will follow B or E will precede B. There are only 2 possibilities. Can anything else happen? You put others anywhere, but only these 2 can happen, and they are very symmetric. There is no reason why E preceding B should be thought to have more cases than E following B. They both have to be equal. It's as simple as that. Out of 120 cases, it will be equally distributed. Exactly. Now do you see what the trick was here? Was this question of more than 10 seconds? Please try to understand what we just did now. Yes, now I see some 60s. 120 by 2, it was as simple as that. Now Saurav Singh without a smiley. Yeah, better that it was without a smiley. Still, if someone is getting 116, I really have nothing to say. This was 10-second question, right? Now another 10-second question. You have to use 0, 7 and 9, and you have to tell me how many numbers you can make using digit 0, 7 and 8 or 9, whatever. I think I'll make it exact cat question. And you have to make numbers greater than 0 and less than a million. Please see, there is no equality here. Greater than 0, less than a million. Okay, I'll also write it down. All numbers you have to make, you have to tell me how many numbers you can form using digit 0, 7, 8, which are greater than 0, not greater than equal to, greater than 0 and less than 1 million. Okay, I can repeat this in Hindi also till you think. 0, 7 और 8 को यूज करके आपको नंबर बनाने हैं. ऐसे कितने नंबर आप बना सकते हो जो 0 से बड़ा हो और 1 मिलियन से छोटा हो. 0 से बड़ा और 1 मिलियन से छोटा कितने नंबर आप बना सकते हो 0, 7, 8 को यूज करके. जितनी मर्जी उतनी बार यूज करो इनको. अगेन अ 10-second क्वेश्चन. ओके, रिपीटेशन आई टोल्ड, जितनी मर्जी बार उतनी बार यूज कीजिए. कैसे बनाएंगे सबसे पहले? चलो मैं थोड़े से आपके मजे लेता हूं. तो 1 डिजिट नंबर सबसे पहले आप बनाओगे तो सिर्फ 7 बनेगा. फिर 2 डिजिट बनाना शुरू करोगे तो 78 बनेगा. और कुछ बन सकता है? नहीं बन सकता है. फिर 87 भी बनेगा. फिर 3 डिजिट बनाना शुरू करोगे तो 708 बनेगा, 807 बनेगा. और क्या बनेगा? बहुत सारे बनेंगे यार. अच्छा, इसमें भी तो बहुत सारे बनेंगे. 77 बनेगा, 88 बनेगा. तो इस तरह के सारे बनाते जाओ. और कितने डिजिट तक बना सकते हो आप? 5 डिजिट तक, मिलियन, 6 डिजिट तक. 7 डिजिट होते के साथ वो मिलियन हो जाएगा ना. Yes, I am getting few correct answers. That is really very pleasing to see. Again, I told you this was 10-second question. So of course that means all this case making is ruled out. Common sense is what you have to use, right? Now there are, what is the maximum number of digits you can use here? This is 6, right? Because 1 million is 1 followed by 6 zeros. So as soon as you have 7 digits, you will get 1 million. So all the digits which can be formed by filling these 6, you will have that as your answer. Now see, if I use any of the three here, 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 and any of the three here, I will get 3 raised to the power of 6, which is 729. Now, this is very interesting, and this is what you will have to understand. Okay, why I have to subtract only 1 from this, and how come I take 6-digit numbers? I have to start with, how is it covering my 1-digit number, 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 4-digit number, 5-digit number, 6-digit number? ये तो कुछ धोखा होता हुआ लग रहा है ना? Can you see this? It is 6-digit number I am telling. This is the maximum which I can say. और मैंने क्या किया, सीधा सीधा I have filled this 6 digits और मैं बोलता हूँ ये लो 729 minus 1 कर दो, you get your answer as 728. कुछ तो गड़बड़ लग रहा है. Can you understand? There is some flaw which looks, apparent. There is absolutely no flaw here. Now all you have to understand is, when I try to fill this with 6 digits, and if I can choose any of the 0, 7 and 8 in this, that means out of this 728 cases, there is only one case when I am getting 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, which is equivalent to 0, which is the 1-digit number which I was not, sorry, this was 729, this is 3 power 6. This was the only case which I was not supposed to take. Now, how is it covering my all other digits? Now, the 1-digit numbers will have all zeros and have only 1 digit here, 7 or 8. In my 2-digit, I will have all zeros here, and I will have 7 and 8 here, and 7 and 8 here. So 4 numbers here. Similarly here, in the 3 digits, I will have 3 zeros here, and then this will cover. So if I fill with 0, 7, 8 and I took it as 3 power 6, please try to understand, I have covered all the cases of 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, 5 digit and 6 digit, and there is no digit number, which was the case when all of these were 0. Then I got 0, which was not allowed because I had to get a number which was greater than 0. So only this combination is not allowed, rest everything is allowed. Yes, all zeros are eliminated. Now I hope you have understood it very clearly. All the other 5 zeros will cover the case for single digit. 4 zeros will cover the case for 2-digit numbers. 3 zeros will cover the case for 3-digit number, and so on. Please try to understand. This was as simple as that. फर्स्ट प्लेस पे 0 रखा ना हमने, रखने के बाद देखो उससे 2 प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया. जैसे हमने फर्स्ट प्लेस, सेकेंड प्लेस, सारे प्लेस पे 0 रख दिया तो वो नंबर क्या बन गया, 0. और यही केस मेरे को एलिमिनेट करना था. लेकिन अगर मैंने 5 प्लेस पे 0 रखा तो वो मेरा क्या बन गया, 1 डिजिट नंबर. अगर मैंने 4 प्लेस पे 0 रखा तो मेरा क्या बन गया, 2 डिजिट नंबर. अगर 3 प्लेस पे 0 रखा तो वो क्या बन गया, मेरा 3 डिजिट नंबर. तो मेरे को केसेस बनाने के सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गए ना. 0870 वाला केस क्यों कैंसिल होगा? प्लीज थिंक, ऑल zeros and 780, why will this get cancelled here? This is 780 is a number which is allowed. This is between 0 and 1 million. Absolutely not. 0780 is a number, right? आप किसी भी नंबर को कितनी बार भी यूज कर सकते हो, कोई भी नंबर बनाओ इनको यूज करते हुए. बिल्कुल नहीं होगा यार. दिस विल बी 5 डिजिट नंबर. यू आर पुटिंग 078000 which is a 5 digit number. As simple as that. अब थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी समझ लो. 087 को यूज करते हुए हमें नंबर बनाना था. मैंने क्या किया, थोड़ा सा ऐसा अपरेंट लगेगा आपको कि मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ की, ठीक है. तो मैंने क्या किया, इनमें 07 या 8, इसमें भी 078, इसमें भी 078, इसमें भी 078, इसमें भी 078, इसमें भी. इसका मतलब ये ब्लैंक भी 3 तरीके से, ये ब्लैंक भी 3 तरीके से, ये ब्लैंक भी 3 तरीके से, ये ब्लैंक भी 3 तरीके से. मतलब मैंने 3 पे पावर 6 मतलब 729 तरीके से ये सब भर दिया. लेकिन इसमें एक ही केस ऐसा होगा ना जिसमें ये सारा का सारा 0 होगा. इट्स अ 5 डिजिट नंबर इंक्लूडेड. यस, ऑल नंबर. एक सिर्फ इस वाले केस को छोड़ करके आप कोई भी एक केस मेरे को लिख के दिखाओ ना जिसमें वो नंबर इंक्लूड नहीं होगा. अब आप देखो, अगर 000007 लेते हो तो इसका मतलब व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, आई एम कवरिंग ऑल 1 डिजिट नंबर. और ये पर अपने आप हो गया, ठीक है. अगर मैं इन 2 पर लेता हूं, इन 4 पे 0 लेता हूं और इन पर अगर 2 डिजिट लेता हूं तो सारे 2 डिजिट नंबर कवर हो गए. सिमिलरली अगर यहां पर 3 डिजिट में 0 लेता हूं, यहां कोई और 3 नंबर कवर करता हूं, तो वो मेरे 3 डिजिट के नंबर ये हो जाएंगे। वैसे ही 4, वैसे ही 5, वैसे ही 6 डिजिट के हो गए। 0 will not be removed. Who told it will be removed? Yeah, that is the 1 digit number. All 1 digit numbers are allowed. The question is very simple. Make digits using 0, 7 and 8 so that you have numbers between 0 and 1 million. आपको नंबर बनाने हैं, 1 डिजिट का बनाओ, 2 डिजिट का बनाओ, 3 डिजिट का बनाओ, 4 डिजिट का बनाओ, 5 डिजिट का बनाओ, 6 डिजिट का बनाओ, और इनमें सारे के सारे 0, 7 और 8 ही यूज करने हैं। और हमें नंबर जो आने चाहिए 0 से बड़ा आना चाहिए और 1 मिलियन से छोटा आना चाहिए। यही आपका x की वैल्यू होनी चाहिए। प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, यहां पर सिर्फ और सिर्फ 0 0 0 0 0 एलिमिनेट हो रहा है और कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है। ओके, आई होप दिस इज क्लियर। और कुछ क्वेश्चन करने हैं तो बताइए, जहां पर आपको दिमाग यूज करना है। चलिए एक स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन है ये कैट का और इसका, वो मैं आपको करा देता हूं। पता नहीं अगर बैंक जिस तरह से क्वेश्चंस उठा रहा है, ठीक है, तो इसमें कितने मैंने बना दिए, काफी बना दिया क्या? चलो कोई बात नहीं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आपको ए से बी जाना, यू हैव टू गो फ्रॉम ए टू बी and you have to take shortest possible path. How many such shortest possible path is there? तो आप ए से बी कैसे जा सकते हो? नीचे गए नीचे गए नीचे गए, एक राइट, फिर से सीधा चलते चले गए। कितना आ गया? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10। ये बार बार कैट में ये क्वेश्चन, दिस हैज अपीयर्ड 2 times. You never know, this is a sitter which you can get in just like again 10-second question. Do not worry about anything now, just keep focusing on your hard work, everything will fall in place, do not worry about it. सेवन स्टेप्स कैसे पहुंच रहे हो यार? 10 तो स्टेप्स ही दिख रहे हैं मुझे। इफ आई एम नॉट ड्रॉन समथिंग रॉन्ग, 3 3 6 7 3 10 तो दिख रहे हैं यार। यस, सेम इट, आई हैव नॉट आस्क्ड यू व्हाट इज द मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टेप, हाउ मेनी सच वेज एग्जिस्ट जिसमें आप 10 स्टेप में वहां तक पहुंच जाएंगे। यू कांट जंप। These are the roads, जहां जहां ग्रिड है वहां पर वो ब्रेक हो रहा है। 7 कैसे आ रहा है यार? 7 और 5 क्या हो रहा है ये? ओके, हाउ मेनी सच वेज आर देयर? यू आर सेइंग 5 7 9 एक्सेट्रा। ओके, okay, I hope this is okay. First of all, I'll can you tell me in how many ways can you arrange this apple? Actually, what is the question is, you have to start from A, reach B in the minimum possible of steps, and the minimum possible steps is 10. So how many such minimum ways are there in which you can take 10 steps and reach B? Wow, I am now getting a lot of correct answers there. 60 is not the correct answer. Apple के लिए 60 बता रहे हैं क्या? Okay, 60 with apple. Okay. Okay, sorry. So what do you used to do here? The same concept. This is the extension of this concept. How many letters are there? 5 factorial, and there are 2 repetitions, right? That is what you have to arrange. Very good. So this is 5 factorial by 2 factorial is 120 divided by 2 is 60. Very good. Now if this was banana, what would be the correct answer now? Quickly tell me for banana now. It's just the extension of this. I'll tell you how. Yes, 5 factorial by 2 factorial for apple, correct, very good. 60 is the correct answer. Now do for this, banana. $343 someone is saying, for which 60 for apple is over. I am asking for banana now. Six factorial by 3 factorial by 2 factorial. The concept is very simple. You count total, you divide by the like elements, right? 3 factorial by 2 factorial, right? This is what you do. Perfect. Absolutely no confusion. Now my next word is V, H, 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 H. This is 3, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many ways can you arrange this word for me now? Quickly do this. 10 for banana? Really? Okay, apple is equal to banana is equal to 60. Good. If it is coming that way, I have not even done. I have now given you a next question. My next word is not apple or banana. My next word is V, H, 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 H. H 7 times, V 3 times. What is the answer? In how many ways can you arrange this? Precisely, I think Dheer has given the correct answer. 9 factorial by 3 factorial, how you will get? Yeah, now you have just thrown away all the, why did I start with banana and apple? To come to this. 10 factorial by 3 factorial into 7 factorial, I hope everyone is getting that. Okay? Exactly. Now see what is happening here. From, getting from A to B, for the minimum path, you have to come down 3 times. This will represent the 3 verticals, and this will represent the 7 horizontal lines that you have to cover. This is the only possible way in which you will reach. So with 3 verticals and 7 horizontals, you will reach from A to B. Do it. Try doing it here. This is horizontal first, vertical, vertical, horizontal. Vertical, horizontal, 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 horizontal. No matter how you try to reach in the shortest possible path, it will always have 3 verticals and 7 horizontals. Just check for yourself. Without a doubt, it will happen. So this question is nothing but instead of asking you to arrange apple and banana, they just made a grid wherein you have to see that there you have to take 10 steps. So 10 different words are to be arranged, sorry, letters are to be arranged, of which 3 are of the one kind and 7 are of the one kind. What are these 3? Verticals, and these 7 are the horizontals. I hope this is clear. The question was nothing but different way of putting this apple and banana in front of you. Now only I am getting some energy, because all the previous question were really mundane and very simple question. You really did not have to use any brain there. I hope you have understood. It is just the extension of apple and banana and nothing else. Right? I hope you are able to get that you can reach from A to B by taking 3 verticals and 7 horizontal, no matter how you start, if you have to come back in the shortest possible time. Okay, all of you are liking the question and the explanation. I am also happy. Would you like to try one more question? Let us try to extend this. Okay, let me erase this, and now I'll give you another question. Let's see who does this in the shortest possible time. I give you 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I want you to make numbers without repetition, and you have to form numbers which are greater at the tens place. Okay. Without repetition, you have to use these numbers. So basically, you have to form 5-digit numbers in which your tens place is always greater than units place. Why taking corner box twice? When did I take corner box twice? Just count the number of, even if I have counted it wrong, concept does not change. Count the number of horizontal lines and the vertical lines. Add them, that is on your top. It's as simple as that. No, I told you, it is just as arranging them, right? These many combination will be there. Okay, someone is answering this question. I am really happy. What is the logic? Ankita, Abhishek Avasthi, please give me your logic. I hope I made it clear that we have to form 5-digit number using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repeating, so that your tens place is always greater than unit. Why I am getting 121? Total number form is itself 120, right? Yes, Abhishek Avasthi, you are right. If that was your logic, very good. I kind of interrupted you with couple of questions to see how many of you were not sleeping, but I found most of you are sleeping. What is changing here again? This has to be greater than u, right? What will change here? Whatever, agar one time this is greater, a number smaller than this will come. If this will be greater, a smaller number will come. Is there any reason why this will be either greater or lesser than this, right? Again, same thing. So in 60 cases, tens place will be greater. In the 60 cases, unit place will be greater than t. As simple as that. How will things change here? Try to think. Again symmetry, very good. दो ही चीज हो सकता है ना, यूनिट और टेंस प्लेस में सिर्फ दो चीज हो सकता है. एक बार यूनिट अगर रिपीट नहीं हो रहा है डिजिट, तो या तो टेंस प्लेस वाला बड़ा होगा या यूनिट प्लेस वाला बड़ा होगा. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट सेम एज 1 मिलियन. नो, इट इज नॉट सेम एज 1 मिलियन. इट इज सेम एज ABCDEF. और कुछ हो सकता है क्या यूनिट और टेंस प्लेस में? आउट ऑफ 120 जो कॉम्बिनेशन आपने बनाए उसमें सिर्फ दो ही चीज पॉसिबल है ना, या तो एक बार टेंस वाला बड़ा होगा या यूनिट वाला बड़ा होगा उससे। अगर 10 वाला बड़ा और इसमें कोई रीजन नहीं है कि 10 वाला ज्यादा बार बड़ा होना चाहिए यूनिट वाले से, फिर से सिमेट्री 60-60 काम खत्म। ठीक है, और बताइए, और कुछ क्वेश्चन करना है सर? ये इसमें अभी जितना आता है तो अभी इतना ही है। आप बोलो अगर और के लिए रेडी हो तो मैं कराता हूं, अदरवाइज वी विल जस्ट कॉल इट अ डे। आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर रेस्पॉन्स। यस नो यस नो मोर। ओके चलो एक दो और करते हैं, ठीक है, उसके बाद देखते हैं आपका, और उसके बाद कितनी देर तक पेशेंस सही रहता है। अच्छा चलिए, एक एक अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, और अगेन दिस अपीयर्ड इन कैट। Okay, an intelligence agency is making a code using letters 0, 1, 2 and 9. Sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 9. And they are forming 2-digit code. Alright. Now, they want to avoid cases wherein, if code is written, you generally know it will go in a folded paper and things like that. At least think when it was old time. So 16 can be misinterpreted as 91. So what they do is they use all these digits, but they do not use digits wherein confusion can occur. Tell me how many such codes can be made. Please try to understand the question. I'll repeat in English as well as Hindi. A 2-digit code is made and using 2 distinct digits. Okay, so ये दोनों code में whatever digit I am using they are distinct. Okay, now in how many ways, this is thinking question, you will have to think a bit, not really very shortcut thing, but you will be happy when you think. This is again a cat question. So 2-digit code, but all the numbers wherein, if you read it ulta, if you read it by inverting, if the confusion arises you will not use those digits. Okay, now tell me how many such यूनिक कोड्स यू कैन मेक. हिंदी में बताता हूं, 0 से 9 लेकर के 2 डिजिट का कोड बनाना है, दोनों डिजिट डिफरेंट होने चाहिए. इसमें से वो सारे केसेस जहां पर उल्टा पढ़ने पर भी कुछ नंबर बन जाए, जैसे मान लीजिए 16 है, 16 का उल्टा क्या हो गया 91, ठीक है. 69 है तो उसका उल्टा किया तो क्या हो जाएगा, 69 का 69 ही रहेगा. चलो ठीक है, एक हिंट भी दे दिया मैंने आपको, ठीक है. तो इस तरह के सारे जो नंबर हैं वो कौन कौन से नंबर हैं जो आप हटा दोगे तो टोटल 2 डिजिट के कितने केसेस बना पाओगे. क्वेश्चन को मैंने हिंदी में भी समझा दिया. टोटल कितने यूनिक कोड्स बना सकते हो, प्लीज ट्राई टू मेक इट. Okay, I'm getting digit repeat nahi kar sakte hain. I've told clearly. I've also told that 2-digit code. So do not use 0 in the tens place, please. Okay, think over this question. I think it is taking time. This is an interesting question. Keep thinking. Put your answer as in the comment box. I'll tell you. I'll give the explanation in the comment box. Don't worry about it. Okay, so think like this, guys. I think thinking is more important, and also practice all the questions. I'll just come back on screen. Okay, distinct digit बोला था मैंने clearly. I think एक बार you can go back to the question what I have said. That is what it is. With that, just think over it. जैसे cases like 69 को आप उल्टा पढ़ोगे तो भी 69 होगा, 96 को आप उल्टा करके पढ़ोगे तो भी 96 होगा. So those cases will get eliminated. That is what you have to think in this question. So think over it again. All the cases, what are the number from which you can have problem, that you have to see, and then you can just write down your answer in the comment box. I hope you learned something today. That is only our idea is to make you learn. Please think over it. Post. Let me see who comments first. That also is good way to see how many of you have actually thought over it. Give me the explanation. I'll be more interested in your explanation. But just don't put 78, 79, 71. Don't put that. Just give me the explanation what you thought. I'm more interested in knowing that. So with that, I'll call it a day. Tomorrow we will have the vocabulary. I told you about that Sasikala case, that and the 50 words which we took. So again, tomorrow we'll learn again some more than 100 words. So let's meet tomorrow with that. Okay. Keep practicing, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good day.